Before the BMW 3 Series Touring, estate cars were spacious and sensible, but rarely sporty or stylish. The original Touring of 1987 changed all that, making the estate car an object of desire. This is the 5th generation 3 Series Touring, and we'll be seeing how it stacks up against the regular 3 Series Saloon and rivals such as the Audi A4 Avant and Mercedes C-Class estate.
The Touring costs around £1,200 more than the equivalent 3 Series Saloon. That means just over £26,000 for the 316 diesel, rising to £38,000 for a top-spec 330D.
We've already driven the 3 Series Saloon, so click the link below to watch that video.
Engines for the Touring are the same as those in the Saloon, minus a couple of petrol units. Sadly, we won't see an estate version of the forthcoming M3.
The 320 diesel is the most sensible engine option in the range and the one that most buyers will go for, but the car we're driving today is the more powerful 330D.
This is a cutting-edge diesel engine, refined, responsive and fast. Best of all, BMW claims fuel economy of 55 miles per gallon. That said, the 320D Saloon fell about 9 miles per gallon short of its claimed figure in our lab tests.
Before we look at the 3 Series interior, let's start with the all-important boot. You can open the rear window separately for lighter loads, and an electric tailgate comes as standard. For an extra £470 you could opt for the Comfort Access system, which allows you to open the boot by kicking under the rear bumper here, which is useful when your hands are full of shopping.
Claimed boot space is up 35 litres, making a total of 495 or 1500 litres with the rear seats folded flat. That's similar to the A4 Avant and C-Class, although still at least 300 litres less than you get in the Skoda Superb estate.
There's also more legroom in the back than before, and enough space for 3 adults across the rear bench. The Touring's still a stylish estate, but that no longer comes at the expense of practicality. A 6-speed manual gearbox comes as standard, but the car we're driving now is fitted with the excellent 8-speed automatic. It's not cheap at £1,500, but it's worth the extra expense if you do a lot of driving in town. The rest of the controls are easy to use. We love the clarity of these simple white on black dials, and this optional sat-nav screen is almost as wide as my TV at home. The quality of the plastics is a little disappointing though. BMW still has something to learn from Audi there.
There are 6 trim levels from ES to M Sport. Worthwhile options include xenon headlights, a DAB radio and a lane departure warning system, but we wouldn't bother with the stiffer M Sport suspension or variable sport steering. We don't have reliability data for the 3 Series Touring yet because it's still too new, but BMW's brand reliability in the 2012 Which Car survey was average, and its customer satisfaction score was a respectable 82%.
The Touring has a lot going for it. It's roomy, well built, great to drive and efficient. We even think it looks better than the 3 Series Saloon. There are other estate cars that offer more space for less money, the Ford Mondeo or Skoda Superb for example, but none have the all-round appeal of the 3 Series Touring. BMW badge or not, we think this is one estate car that's worth paying a premium for.